What's going on, y'all? It's your boy AB and we are back with another video. So today, you guys, we are about to be building my bar set. So I did end up buying a bar from Amazon, and it's a small bar. It's not like a huge bar, but it's enough to hold at least 8 wine bottles and anything else you want to put on there. So I want to say that there was an option to have like wine glasses being held on there also, maybe for a little bit more dollars, you feel me? Maybe like $10 more. But I'm like, nah, I don't need all that. Let me just go ahead and get the one with the most wine rack. So this one had 8 wine rack and I have 7 wine bottles. So I was really excited to get this because I can store all my wine. And as you know, if you're a wine connoisseur, you know that wine needs to be stored on its side so the wine can touch the cork. Because something about the cork gives it keeps the aeration, keeps the bubbles, it keeps it fresh, you feel me? Obviously, that's why it's a cork, y'all know. So I hope y'all know. But let's go ahead and pop open this box and see what we are working with. So let's open it up and see what we got. It does look like it has a lot of bits and pieces, to be honest. Hopefully it's not too crazy. Let's take everything out. The instructions don't look that bad. When I tell you there's only 6 steps, there's only 6 steps in these instructions. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps. With all these parts, you got to be shitting me. Look at all these parts, y'all. It's hella parts on here. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's hella parts on here. But let's go ahead and put this over here. Let's take the rest of the stuff out of the box.
And I also like this because it's wooden. Like I got it also because it was like, it kind of matches my aesthetic of my apartment. Like with the wood, if you look around my apartment, everything is pretty much wood. So, and I like wood, I like that a lot. And this looks like some good, this looks good. I like this color, I like it. So I got 2 of these for top and bottom. I want to say there's one more, no, that's it.
We got everything out of the box. Let's unbag everything. Oh, so they have letters on them. Everything has letters on them. And I feel like I did take the letters off of something. I took the letters off of this, off of both of them, to be honest. But I feel like it shouldn't matter because they both look the same. Or it might have been this, I don't know. But it doesn't matter because they're different. I don't know, you guys, but I think these matter because they could be front and back. So let's see what the instructions say. So the instructions says fix A and B and C and D with screws 2 and insert part J into the bottom. Jeesh. Okay, so boom, J. So A and B, this is D. A, this is C. So we need A and B. A and B right here. It said to put A and B on top of each other. I don't think it's backwards, but I feel like if you combine A and B and C and D, it should show. I mean, that looks right. Okay, boom. A, B, C, and D. Boom, bada bing. So I do have our screws here. And then there was these foot pieces here. These are the feet pieces. So let's go ahead and put the foot pieces on. Honestly, I could have put the foot pieces on first. So let's put the foot pieces on before. So here's the foot piece. And let's just put it in here. And so I got 4 of these. So I'm just do it 4 times. You feel me? So it says to use with screws 2. So let me open up. This is the screw bag. Where are my scissors? Okay, dump the screws out. So one of these, it says to use, and I feel like this has a mix of screws in it. So be careful, make sure you're using the right screws. This one looks like there's only one type of screw in it, but it also has the tool in there so you can tighten the screws. So let's go ahead and open up both of these. So this is the screw that they want you to use. It's a smaller piece. So they have larger ones as well, or longer screws, but they want you to use these small screws to screw both of both A and B and C and D together. So let's do that. Boom, bada bing. Let's do C and D. Put C and D back together because we took them apart to put the shoes on. Back together. Let's grab some 2-size screws. These are 2-size screws to say. I'll just say 2 size because there's 3 sizes and this is the second size. So size 2 screws goes in here. Size 2 screws on this one. That was step 1. So let's go ahead to step 2. It says insert the wire mesh F and G into the small hose in B and D respectively. Okay, respectively. Then secure the boards E and B and D together with screws 1. I need wire mesh F and G, that's these, F and G, to screw into the small hose on D and B. Oh, just put them in there. I think if we just put them in there and then respectively, and then secure the boards E and B and D together with screws. Y'all, this is a lot going on right now. So let me see what we got. So put that in this, come on now, get it in there. Okay, put that in the holes. And then put these in these holes. I can't see, y'all. Oh, it's in there. Okay. And then put one of these boards. Oh, come on, slow down. It said put one of these boards E. So yes, E is this board. Wait, they both E. Okay, so they're both E. I gotta get this board in here somehow. But I feel like I need to screw them together first. Like this board is supposed to go in here. Supposedly, but it don't even look like it goes. Like, oh, you gotta screw the boards actually into the bottom. But it literally says do that after you put in, yeah, because if you put these in after the board, you're not gonna be able to put these in because the board is gonna be holding the 2 sides together. So I need to figure out how to hold these in while the board is up, so I could put it all in at the same time, basically. Oh gosh. I'll be back, y'all. So how we gotta do this really is we have to just keep these 2 sides together and screw in the bottom while you're holding these sides together. I feel like that's kind of hard. So the next step, I feel like maybe I could do the next step first, because this board is really just going up under there like that. Like it's not even doing nothing. It's just there and you screw it in. So I feel like if I screw in these first, because the next step says to screw in the wine rack. I feel like if I screw in the wine rack first, then maybe these will be together so I can freaking put the bottom board on. Anyway, let's go ahead and see if we can't do what I just said. Screws 2. So the small screws again. Grab the small screws and let's see if we can't screw these in, y'all. Honestly, y'all, what I feel like is I should just put this down on the side or something and try to do it, but it's not gonna stay up without the wine rack in, for real, because the top is top heavy and it's just gonna fall over if I put it on the side. So I need to just keep doing what I'm doing. Alright, so I got one rack in and I feel like that's way more sturdy. Actually, I feel like that should be good and that's gonna help me a lot. Put the bottom rack and board on because hey, now it's staying. Now it's sticking. These are staying in now, you feel me? So I feel like this is better for me to put in this board. So let's go ahead and Like I said, try to slide the board under there. You see me slide it under there, y'all? Let's get our long screws ready. And actually now I feel like I can put it over. I can put it over on its side. Now let's go ahead and, oh, I zoomed in. Zoom out, y'all, zoom out. All right, boom. So let's go ahead and put it on its side now. Like I said, you see how that was way easier than without the first wine rack in. And then let's put the wire mesh back in. That wire mesh, y'all, it keep coming out. Boom. See? Look at that. It's on its side. And now let's take our board and put it in like they want us to put it in. Boom. Way easier to freaking manage now. Did I take the screws out? I thought I took the screws out, y'all. I did. Here they go over here. All right, so I got the screws. These are the long screws. I want to say these screws were, these are the 1 screws. So I got our 1 screws, and we're going to put it on our tool here. Boom, just like that. So like I said, these screws just go straight in here, and we're just screwing these screws directly into the board. So be careful when doing this, because if you do it too fast, your board will split. And that's why they give you this tool, so you don't do it too fast. But it's definitely given like, oh, I could use, you know, a drill to do this. I don't know. I don't know if you should use a drill to do this, because it's a lot going on. And you could fuck some shit up. Easily fuck some shit up. Let me put the other side in also, so I don't easily fuck some shit up. It's a little harder, y'all. It's a little harder than the other screws because you're screwing it into the wood. And if you switch back and forth, it makes it like, it gives it that release or whatever from the other side. So it can probably be, like, let's go ahead and put the, flip it over and put the other screws in before we completely screw those in. Look at that, coming out, that wire mesh coming out again. Okay, we flipped it. And let's grab our number 1 screws. We got our number 1 screws. Let's get 2 of these out. All right, got both of these sides in. Okay. Yep. Bada bing. Let's put this in. Let's grab it through the hole. Let's drill that in. Okay, let's drop the tool and let's drill that in. Okay, let's go ahead and grab the other side. Let's make sure it's, because like I said, there's little holes in the sides of the wood. So there's little holes there that you're putting the screws in. So that's what I'm looking for before I screw. Okay, so it's in there. Let's go ahead and screw it in. Oh, the wire mesh, y'all. That wire mesh. Okay, boom, hold it down, y'all, hold it down. This step was before putting the wine rack in, so I should have plenty of room to put in the wine rack. Oh, this screw is getting hard, y'all. This is getting hard. Okay, so I found out, and I just found this out. If this is getting hard to use, just use the longer side, because I was using the small side. Use the long side, and the long side gives you more leverage, and it's not gonna hurt, and it makes it easier. So, hey, I'm trying to give y'all some gems here. You feel me? Okay, boom, we got the bottom rack in, y'all. Bottom rack is in, that looks good. All right, so now the next step is putting this wine rack in. So boom, got our other wine rack here. Let's go ahead and grab our type 2 screws. We need 2 of these. Actually, we need 4 of these. So I got 4 of these. I feel like I'm gonna put it on its side again. I feel like that helped a lot, I would say. So let's throw this wine rack in. Oh, easy, nice. It's a snug fit. Screw one of these in. Let's go ahead and get another screw. So the wine rack is on. Both sides of the wine rack is on. The next step is to put the top board on and then put the back bar on. So that bar was just for here to go across the top, and then that's it. So, hey, that wasn't that bad of a setup, to be honest. It says to put the top wood up here like this, right? Boom, see, it fits right in there like a glove. Go ahead and grab our level 1 screws. So we got the long screws here, and we're about to go ahead and screw them in, y'all. You gotta make sure all sides is secure, like, cause it gets a little stiff when everything starts to come together. So you just wanna make sure that all sides are secure and, you know, in place. So for one, you don't split the wood. Everything is just where it needs to be. It's not a little off or anything. All right, y'all, that's it right there. I usually go back and forth in between screws just because I like to make sure that it's in evenly, because one screw can be off and it will throw everything off. So I usually alternate between screws when screwing stuff in. And then, like I said, the last thing we need to do is grab our I bar. This is an I bar, y'all. It has the letter I on it. Let's pull it out. All we need to do here is just put this bar going across the back here like this. It's a little tight fit. Let's put it in there. What letter screws? Instructions. It says grab some 3 screws. So we got 2 of these screws here, and we got our drill bit. Let's just go ahead and take one of these and try to put it, finagle it in there, because, sorry guys, my camera just died. Finagle this screw in here because the bar is tight like a toy guy. And let's go ahead and try to put it in. Ooh, it's in, y'all, it's in. So let's flip it. Since we got that screw in, let's flip it and let's line up this side with the screw of choice. And let's drill it in, y'all. Okay, so it is a little wobbly, like it's moving. So that's why I said switch to the other side, because once you get one side in, it's done. You wanna get both sides in basically at the same time, so you can have evenness, so it can look how you want it to be. That's all I'm doing here, just making sure it's rotated into the correct position. And bada bing, y'all, that's it. All right, y'all, so here is the final result. Pretty stable. It's not too big. Like, it's probably like 4 feet tall, 3 feet tall. Like, it's not that big, but you can put your bottles down there. You can put your bottles up here or whatever you got up here. Ice. I'm feeling like I'm gonna put, I'm about to do a Taco Tuesday, so I'm gonna do margaritas and sangria up here. Obviously the wine rack, I'm gonna put my wine bottles in there and we're not touching them forever. And then I'm buying some liquor to go down there, whatever. But I really like it. I'm liking it a lot. So I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me today. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you get notified when I'm making my next video. And maybe next time you see me in a vlog, I'll be loading up this bar cart. You feel me?